Osmond, Breslin, McCulkin. Bright stars that made the seamless transition from A-list Hollywood child actor to A-list adult superstardom celebrity actor. But for every Breslin, there's a DiCaprio, forgotten in time. We sit down with an actor who was once hailed as the greatest of his generation, but is now unknown. Tonight, on Where'd They Go? The Noah Haycraft story. Haycraft got his start in several small but well-received indie films such as CVP, before being cast as lead in Steven Spielberg's Squirrel Child.
What would you say was your most iconic role?
It's gotta be Squirrel Child, without a doubt. It was my big break.
Oh, no! 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 Oh, no! No!
So I'm in line at Gelson's, right? And guess who's in front of me? Fucking Steven Spielberg. He had just come off Catch Me If You Can. And I hear him mumbling to himself, fucking DiCaprio, that fucking lazy fuck. I couldn't believe it. And then he turned and pointed at me and said, fucking DiCaprio, I never want to work with that fuck again. Fucking Leo fucking DiCaprio. Fuck. I wish that motherfucker was dead. Long story short, that's how I got Squirrel Child.
Now I have to ask the question that is on most people's mind watching this interview. What happened? What caused one of the brightest stars to die out so quickly?
Well, it all started after the film Psychic Lockdown. I really feel like I was starting to come into my own as a dramatic actor.
I'm thirsty for blood.
My parents were splitting up at the time. I made the decision to separate myself. Decided to move to Hollywood full time.
How old were you?
I was 5. I was living with various studio execs that took me in. I had a few small roles on some pilots, but nothing took off. Next thing I knew, the phone stopped ringing. Then I turned to various substances to numb the pain. My career appeared to be over. I was on so many pills I couldn't even count. I was on tranks, Vikes, Dreamers, Shrooms, Florida Snow, Bazookas, Whack, Grit, Ramalama Ding Dongs. But I stayed away from marijuana. I'm very proud of that. No! 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 I worked a few odd jobs just to get money for drugs. At one point I was the assistant editor for West Coast Cannabis magazine. I was still only a kid at the time, but I guess it was good to have a big name at the magazine. And then I hit rock bottom. I went out for a night of partying in LA. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in Reno, Nevada. That's when I knew I had to make a change. The next day, I checked myself into rehab.
After regaining his sobriety following a weekend in rehab, Haycraft sought to rekindle the movie magic he'd experienced as a child, receiving moderate praise for his roles in Pig Floyd 2, The Beginning, and American Bear 2, Bear Child.
Finish me! Finish me! Finish me!
But by 2016, the well had run dry. Haycraft appeared in his final starring role in Rob Reiner's The Ty Cobb Jr. story. But Haycraft's passion for the art was gone.
We're both Ty Cobb Jr.
So why did you leave Hollywood?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. Once I put my acting career to bed, I knew I needed to get out of LA.
Do you ever think you'll return to acting in the future?
Hey, well, you never know what the future may hold, but right now I think I'm better outside the spotlight. It's the first time I've ever really been happy in my life.
So what direction do you see yourself going in?
Well, I think I'm going to give singing a try. Everyone's always told me I have a beautiful voice, and I thought, shit, why not?
Singing. Interesting.
Yeah, I do Christmas covers. I can sing you a little something if you want. This is Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need, and I just wanna hang my stocking underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Ooh, baby, oh, I want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for, and
Next time on Where'd They Go? Albertosaurus.
rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Everyone have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's got a town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down, yeah.